Good morning in the evening. This is Teketeke Nation Live and the program on air is Inawezekana. On this program Inawezekana, we talk on a weekly basis, every Sunday, 5 to 6 p.m. We talk about different ways that would enable our young people be in a position to earn an income. Like I always say, each one of us under the sun, lazima ukuwe na uradi fulani, ukuwe na uwezo wa kupata pesa fulani, ili ukaweze kukimu mahitaji yako. And many of us tumetoka college, different middle level colleges, universities, anywhere ulienda shule, and hatujakuwa properly prepared kwa the difficult economy hapa nje. So we come out here, we look for jobs, it becomes a bit frustrating, we don't find those jobs. Tunakuwa frustrated, tunakimbia ushago, some of us get into drug abuse, some of us get into different vices. Why? Because we were not prepared in any way to work out different ways of earning an income kando na kuandikwa job. And today I have my brother who's going to talk to us. He's an electrical engineer, trained, but hakupata job pale Kenya Power ama Kengen ama whichever place you can think of, but he's doing something out here. So we'll be discussing different practical insights on what he has been able to do kukua in a position despite his engineering skills. Ameweza kumanage hapa nje, anapiga uradi, anajipanga, anapata income, anajilipia keja, anaishi Nairobi comfortably. How has he managed to do this bila kuandikwa job? So that those of us who are out there, hauna kazi, you are an electrical and electronics engineer, how can you get into a similar system kama yeye, into private business and still earn the same money that person, that engineer who's at Kenya Power still makes? Welcome, brother. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Uko salama?
Niko salama.
Yes, to our viewers, you introduce yourself and tell them, what do you do?
Asante sana. Mi naitwa Samson Omondi.
Yes.
I'm a trained electrical technician from the National Youth Service Technical College in Mombasa.
Pale ndio umesoma. So I always hear that a guys trained na NYS ni wabaya.
Kabisa.
Ndio wewe?
Kabisa ndio mimi sasa.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
So now, our guest is a trained electrical technician. We have got so many electrical technicians out here who have not found jobs. And they're struggling. How can they still be in a position to sustain their own lives, put food on the table on a daily basis? We will get these nuances from him so that those of us who are out there can apply some of them and see if it works. If it doesn't, we try something else. So now, you are a trained electrical technician.
Yes.
How come you didn't look for an engineering job?
Okay, after graduating from the National Youth Service Technical College in Mombasa, I was called for some technical work at the Kengen Kipevu thermal plant. Yeah, for some duration. They were doing what we call overhaul maintenance. Yeah, so I worked there for a period of 1 year. Then from there, when the project was ended, I was able again to get another chance to serve at the refineries in Changamwe. Yeah, so at refineries, at the Kenya refineries, Changamwe, they were building a power plant. Yeah, so the project was big, so they engaged a number of companies. So I was able to get contract with one of the companies which were given subcontract.
Okay.
Yeah, so I also worked there on temporary contract for a number of months. Then when the project ended, again I shifted to Nairobi now, where I worked on freelance basis for some time. Then I got another contract at Gigiri with the resident engineer who was doing the maintenance work there. So that was in 2013, July. So I worked with the contractor at the UN complex for a period of 1 year again. Yeah, as an electrical technician under the contractor. Yeah, then from there I applied for a job at Knight Frank Kenya Limited. Knight Frank is a real estate company as a property caretaker, where I was working with the contractors in the property. I was managing the security company there. I was managing all other service providers within the facility. Yeah, at the same time I was maintaining the technical facilities in the property. So that was in 2014 up to 2015 March, when I left the employment sector and I started working as a freelance technician. Yes.
So why did you leave the employment sector? It wasn't favoring you, or maneno tu?
Okay, what happened, it was a contract, it was a short contract at Night Frank. So when the contract ended, I had passion to look into other things to gain more skills. Yeah, because in employment, the good thing with employment is that you are guaranteed of salary at the end of the month. But now, there are some skills which you are not able to get when you are stationed in one place of work.
I agree with you.
Yeah, so I was passionate about getting other skills, but that one I could only achieve when I could go to the freelance world. So I started working as a freelance technician. Yeah, so that I could gain more skills outside being employed. Yeah.
So now, so from 2015, you've been now working as a freelance electrical technician.
Yes.
How is it?
It's been amazing. Yeah, in
Amazing.
terms of skills and in terms of managing people.
And
because now when you are employed, you are only managing a small number of people, or you are interacting with a small number of people. But when you become freelance, you meet different people, different social classes, religious classes, and also social backgrounds.
So your exposure is high.
Yeah, it's high.
So have you opened your own company, or just working as an individual?
Yes, I registered my own company in December 28th, 2020.
Hey, precision. Yes. So you have been, now currently you look for assignments under your company.
Yes. What happens now, since I became freelance, actually I started with one client. And I got this client through the last company which I was working with, Night Frank. So I was passionate about helping tenants, because when you are a caretaker in a property, you are the face of that real estate company in that property. So you try as much as possible to serve your clients. The clients are tenants, the clients are contractors, the clients are service providers, and also visitors who may come at some point to look for space.
Sure.
Yeah, so I was passionate in terms of serving those people. So they were so happy with my services. So when I left the property, some of the clients started giving me referrals. Yeah, when their clients, or when the people they are doing business with could ask them for services which I provide, then they could refer me. So that's how I started working with few people. Until now, those few clients also gave me more clients. So you find that you grow day by day by doing good work, and also being faithful to your clients, and also being reliable to them.
There's one thing I've gotten, and allow me to pick it up.
Yes.
You have mentioned about the issue of your previous clients, the people who are coming within the estate, how you are serving them, how they now started giving you assignments.
Yes.
So there is the issue of if I am running my private business, I need to be faithful to the clients.
Yeah, that's very important.
I need to ensure that they trust me.
Yes.
So that should anything happen, they will be happy to refer me to any of their contacts.
Yes.
And at the same time to give me more work.
Yes.
Exactly. But you know, most of the young people don't do that. Do you think there's a problem?
Yes, there's a problem. If you are not faithful to your clients, then you are killing your career. Yeah, because nobody would want to associate with someone who is not faithful, and someone who cannot be trusted, and someone who a client cannot bank upon. Because you'll find that when my clients are in their offices, they send me to their houses to do work, and sometimes I work when there's nobody in the house, or there's only the house help. So they trust, they send me there because of that trust. Yeah, so I try as much as possible to maintain discipline and respect towards their property where I work or their premises. Sometimes they send me to their offices. I have access to areas where even staff doesn't have access to. Yeah, like you go to a commercial building, you are sent to the rooftop where there are a lot of communication gadgets, where the staff in that property does not have to access to. Yeah, but you access those areas because of that trust and that reliability. You are reliable because after working there, they will not have issues with you did this, which is wrong. Yeah, so you find that building trust will help you to build your career.
Yeah, so guys, one thing I'm getting from this discussion is that many of us, we get opportunities to work with different people. But what we never do is to ensure that we are disciplined enough to build trust, to be faithful. Ukiingia job, unapata job hivi unachoma. Ulienda kwa nyumba ya mtu to do something, you are a very, very good electrical technician, unaiba kitu. Unaenda kwa nyumba ya mtu, unachomoka na charger. Kwanza type C unaenda nayo ama ile ya pin ndogo, or you go to someone's house, you find a tablet or a simu somewhere, you disappear with it. The moment you do that, you are ruining a very long life of opportunities, because this person will not be in a position to trust you again, and two, they will not refer you to their friends, which means umechoma. Just to check, in terms of starting now your company and starting to look for clients, how do you get business apart from now these referrals?
Apart from referrals, I also work on building my brand, by which I also reach out to potential clients.
So you market yourself?
I market myself, yeah.
By word of mouth?
Because if you only wait upon referrals, sometimes they don't come.
Yeah. Takes
so
time.
You have to work also on your brand by reaching out to potential clients. And by building your brand, I mean you do a good job which you can present to the person you are reaching to. And you can refer them to the previous projects or jobs that you've done. Yeah, so that doing a good job also is very important in terms of marketing yourself. Yeah,
I think this is important. So vijana hapa nje, our guest is saying doing a good job is important. Many of us, and I know hata wewe ukiniangalia unafikiria, many of us, we get opportunities to work or serve some people. Job wewe unafanya si fiti. That person would not want to continue working with you because anaona una ruin investment yake. Ameweka pesa, amekutrust, amekupatia kazi, unafanya kazi mbaya. That person will not want to work with you again. Why can't we, as young people, young aspiring professionals, ukipata opportunity to demonstrate your capacity, piga job mtu aseme, I would want to work with this guy again. One, umekuwa disciplined, umekuwa faithful, umebuild trust. Now deliver so that this person would want to give you more work and more work and more work, and through that atakuwa in a position kukurefer. Sisi tunachoma tu every day. Unapewa job, kwanza kuna mafundi, the moment umeshalipwa deposit kidogo, akuji job,
anapotea.
Ushaitoroka na deposit ya mtu
bado
unapanga,
because I know the repercussion of that. And being a disciplined person and also being a Christian, I know that that is wrong before God, and that is also wrong before the person to whom I'm doing it to. Yeah, so it is also killing the career of the person doing it. So it is something that people should avoid by all means. Yeah.
Tusitoroke na deposit ya customer.
Getting away with money that you are supposed to put into that person's client's job.
It is wrong.
It is wrong.
So for you,
for me, that is a no-go zone.
It's a no-go zone.
Yeah.
So just to check, in terms of capital, because there are many young people who say finding capital is a problem. So I have this idea, but how did you get your capital to kickstart this?
Okay, when I left employment to start freelance jobs, I depended on the small savings that I had from the previous employment. So I used that as an opportunity to kickstart my operations as a freelance technician. So you find that when you start your freelance jobs, you work here, you get paid, and if you are not keen enough, you will utilize all the funds and remain without anything which can help you to move forward. So I was ensuring that I make some savings that can help me to do the next assignment.
So every assignment you get, you save something.
I save something that can help me to go ahead with the next assignment.
So now you see most of the guys out here wakipata do wanapiga sherehe. Wakipata do wanapiga. And then wanasema, yani mikono zimekatika. Sababu niko na mikono. So as young as you are, what inspires you to save?
What is inspiring me to save is the complexity of getting capital in Kenya. Getting capital for business in Kenya is a bit complex. So there are a lot of procedures, collaterals, which sometimes when you are when you are an SME, you don't have access to. So those are some of the things that motivated me to save. Because of the
challenges of accessing capital.
Getting capital,
so guys, what I also gather here is that for every little income you get, jaribu vile unaweza, hata watu waseme wewe ni mchoyo, save something. Because if you are planning to get into your own private venture, you need capital to start a business. There is no business under the sun ambayo haitaki capital. If you plan kuenda kuanza kuuza yai moja, you will need 8 bob kununua ndio uende uuze 10. Where do you get the 8 shillings to kickstart your venture? So ile hustle unapiga, wewe unafanya kazi kwa car wash, umeandikwa kazi kwa supermarket, whichever place unafanya, learn to save something small. So that at any given point, once you have decided to kickstart your business, utakuwa na something ambayo itakuenable kuanza, even if you will borrow at some point, you had something small ya kukuanzisha. Many of us tuko na ideas, tuko na some little income, but we never save. Let us work on a culture ya ku save something small as we plan to implement our business ideas. And my brother,
yes,
in terms of challenges of registering a company, there are many young people who say kuregister makampuni hawataki, they are operating but hawana kampuni. Do you think that's a problem?
Yeah, that's a problem, because most clients, what I've realized from the past experience is that clients need formal operations between them and you as the technician or the contractor. So for me, when I do a certain project, the client expects me to give an invoice. The clients expect to write for me a check. So in most cases, they address it to your company, not your personal names. So that one is very key in terms of getting how to operate with your clients in a formal way. So also some jobs, you cannot get them as an individual. Only small jobs which maybe might not help you so much in the future. If you want to get reasonable jobs or projects, you have to have a company.
So vijana, for me I think vile Sam anasema ni important ya kwamba tujipange, tuchanuke sasa hivi. And what I know ni kwamba inawezekana. Why? Ukiwa as an individual, tu wewe uko tu hivi ati unajileta, mimi ni technician, uko na any papers hauna, umeformalize business hauna, so someone wants to trust you because umekuja na formal papers, a registered company ambayo uko nayo, a bank account in the name of the company. The people unataka kumlipa na kuambia ati nitumie tu kwa jina yangu, ati ile account sijafungua. Formalize your entity. Exactly. So get down, register business, have a company, have your bank account in the name of the company, deal with customers. Ukitafuta kazi formally, people will trust formal entities than kukuja as an individual. Umeweka kabag kwa mgongo hivi unasema ati nafanya biashara. Wacha na hizo stuff. If you want to go far, let us formalize the ideas we have by registering them formally. Kuregister sio ngumu, na kama ni ngumu wacha basi, and then tutaongea vile utakuwa umeshindwa. Allow me to pay some bills. Yes. My brothers, we are airing this program and we are being sponsored by Teketeke Solutions. Teketeke Solutions, I have said this many times. It's a courier company working in Nairobi. Ukiwa na your parcel along Thika Road, Ngong Road, Waiyaki Way, Mombasa Road, Jogoo Road, any within Nairobi, tunapiga job mpaka Thika, tunakimbia mpaka pale pale Limuru mpaka Athi River, Kitengela. Call Teketeke Courier Solutions. Namba yao ya simu inacheza pale chini. If you call them, they will pick your parcel, deliver it from point A to point B at an affordable price so that you can focus on your core business. Why would you want to struggle in traffic jam na parcel atunapelekea msupa Maua Tao and you spend 2 hours in traffic when Teketeke can do that for you so that you remain in your office, who focus on bigger problems, who solve issues ambazo na affect Kenya. Call Teketeke Solutions for all your parcel deliveries in Nairobi. My brother.
Yes.
Sasa watu ambao wako hapa nje na wana operate kama individuals bila kuregister, what would you tell them?
I would encourage them to register their companies because one of the benefits of working as a company other than as an individual is the marketing segment. Yeah, because marketing a company is better than marketing yourself. There's no way you can market yourself as with your name as an individual. It is hectic. Yeah, the only way you can expand is through a company. Yeah, because people will be looking for your profile.
Sure.
Yeah. So when you open you register a company, you create a profile for the company for the jobs you've done in the past. Also, you direct clients to your location. We call it physical location of where you are operating from, so they can come for consultation from your offices. Also, when you operate as a company, the benefit is you can be trusted by most clients other than when you are working as an individual because of things like filing tax returns. Yeah, because you will be keeping records of the work you are doing with your clients. They will also be keeping records. Yeah, so there will be a lot of paperwork between you and your clients. Yeah, so everything will be done formally. So your clients also will get an opportunity to market you easily through your company, other than when you are an individual. Yeah. Then also there are classes of projects that you cannot be given without a company because of the formality of work in engineering. Yeah.
Formality of work in isi mambo naelewa sana, mimi ni mtu huku nje. But if you go as an individual, it means you'll only get minor assignments ambazo ziko na pesa kidogo. But if you have a clear vision that you want to be big, you want to really expand and operate at a national level or even beyond, register a company, uweze kubid for bigger jobs. Na pia you will create a good brand that people can easily accept na ikupatie competitive advantage in the market. Tuchanuke bro, piga uradi pale nje, register staff yako. How much is it to register a company? Was it too expensive?
No, to register an enterprise is 950 shillings. So the procedure is you deposit, you first search, you do name search.
Name search?
Yeah, after having like 3 preferences, you send them after opening a e-citizen account. So you send them, then they will take some time to evaluate your choices. Then they will approve one, out of the 3, which is not yet registered. Then when that one is approved, you just pay 950 shillings for an enterprise. And that's the way to start.
Yes. So you start from there with a business name, and then now you can grow over time.
You can grow over time. Then later on, you can register it as a limited company, which can now do
even
bigger
projects.
Yes.
So vijana, it is simple. You start with a business name, get 3 names ambazo unapenda. You can register, for example, Musa wa Tabu, Tabu na Musa, and then as you do it, they go look at the 3 names, they prioritize, pick one, unalipa small fee, less than 1,000 shillings, and then you start from there. As you get assignments, now you can scale up and become a fully fledged limited company that will be in a position to run bigger projects, which means more money to your pockets. Why can't you reorganize yourself? Uko a bit more formal. Itakupatia nafasi of getting better jobs. And you really talked about the issue of skills.
Yes.
You wanted to leave, or you left formal employment because you wanted to gain additional skills.
Yes.
Do you think lack of skills affects how young people operate out here?
Exactly. Lack of skills will really hinder you from growing in your career. Yeah.
So
because most clients, they need people with skills. just like most companies when they recruit, they will look for some specific skills.
Yes.
By which if you don't possess those skills,
They won't hire
you will not get opportunity. So also working in freelance, well, you need to gain skills. Because when a client calls you in the office to discuss a particular work or project, they will test you. Yeah. They will test your skills.
Na uko chini.
Yeah,
uko chini kama carpet.
Kama uko chini, utajikuta kama hiyo project imeenda. Yeah, they will just tell you that Samson, look, we will call you back. Yeah. Then itakuwa imeenda hivyo. So you have to demonstrate some skills based on your line of career. Yeah. Like for example, electrical technician, you have to have some skills whereby when you are called to service a machine, you can demonstrate that you are able to actually do it. When you are called to do a quotation for a commercial building or a domestic premise or an industrial premise, you have to demonstrate that you are actually able to give a quotation and you are actually able to do the actual installation. Yeah. So without showing the skills in the first meeting or in the first instance, you are likely to lose that opportunity. Yeah. And you cannot gain those skills if you don't reach out to people who are in the field. So the only way to gain these skills, you cannot gain them while sitting in the house. You have to do networking with the people who are working in the field. And you have to be dynamic. You have to associate with people who are doing machines, because electrical engineering has different divisions. Yeah, we have controls which deals with the machines. We have pure wiring which deals with the buildings, and we have other areas which deals with extra low power, things like CCTV cameras, things like intercom. So electrical engineering has a lot of divisions. So you have to identify which line you want to focus on, and you have to really find out which skills do you need to equip yourselves with, so that when you are called upon to be given an assignment, you are able to take that challenge. Yeah.
So what I gather is that skills are important. Kuna wengi wetu, we have goals, we have dreams, but we are not working on ourselves. What our brother is sharing is, uko na goal, you'd want to be driver wa hizi magari kubwa, hizi matruck. You'd want to be a football coach. You'd want to be a teacher. You'd want to be an electrician. Work on developing your skills. Skills hazipatikani kwa nyumba. Ati katikati ya duvet na mattress, ati hapo katikati ya tulale upate skills, you can't. Get out there, network, meet people, talk to people. Na kuongea na watu si ati ni hizi jokes, baiting pekeka hapana. Let us build ourselves to develop skills zetu in a way that when we go out there, we get an opportunity to demonstrate that we can do it. Mtu confirm ya kwamba this guy can do it. Why? The world is being driven by competition. Kama hauna skills, people will not employ you because you are lucky. Luck doesn't work nowadays. You must be in a position to demonstrate your capacity, ndio upate opportunities. Wewe mwenyewe sasa sahizi, do you still, for example, find new areas that you still need to study and acquire more skills, ama ulifika mwisho? Imejaa?
No. Actually, in engineering, what I've learned is that you will learn about new things on a daily basis.
And unlearn others.
And unlearn others.
Yes.
So, hakuna mwisho mahali utafika kuwa sasa I'm well equipped with everything. No.
Baba yao.
No. Because engineering has a lot of divisions. So, you find that tomorrow a client call you, for example, areas where I've worked on, a client calls you that everything has gone off in the house for domestic houses or offices. Yeah, so there's no lighting, there's no power in the sockets.
Nothing.
Yeah, so when you check, sometimes you find that power is there in the conductors. Power is running on the conductors, but everything has gone out. So tomorrow, another client will call you and tell you that this machine is not working. And yes, when you check, you find that power is correct, and the voltage is standard, okay. Is okay, current is okay, and frequency is also okay. So you will have to know where to start from. Yeah. So these skills you will be gaining them while meeting different challenges on a daily basis.
Okay.
So there's no day you find that you've gained everything. So today you will be working on instant shower. Tomorrow you will be working on a hoist machine. The other day you will be working on a pump. The other day you will be working on a cradle machine. The other day you will be working on a motor. So the challenges comes differently. So while working on those challenges, you will be gaining more skills. And you will be learning on a daily basis. You will be learning new things daily.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, my sisters and brothers, tuko pale Teketeke Nation Live and on YouTube, and my request is kindly subscribe to support us. Facebook tuko pale, it is Teketeke Nation Live. Fika pale, piga follow, tafadhali. On Instagram, it is Musa Watabu. And I had earlier mentioned that we are being sponsored by Teketeke Courier Solutions. These guys, I'm not so sure if you've tried them out, but if you have any delivery to make in Nairobi, uko na parcel ungependa kukimbiza mahali, umefika job, umesahau chaja nyumbani, umeenda kwa ofisi, kuna check inafaa drop mahali, why would you want to go in a bank and spend an hour in a banking hall queuing because you want to make a deposit? Call Teketeke Courier Solutions. The phone number iko pale chini inakimbia pia Teketeke. Call them, they will pick your parcel, deliver it professionally, and charge you a small fee, an affordable fee. Ili waweze kurun, keep on kurun on a daily basis, wa support Nairobi mzima, and I can tell you, there are only 2 courier companies in Nairobi. It's either Teketeke Courier Solutions or others. Why fall in the hands of others when you can easily choose Teketeke Courier Solutions? Call them for all your courier deliveries. My bro.
Yes.
Sasa, vijana wako hapa nje, wako na idea, wametrain. Wewe unaandikanga watu ama unafanya aje? Juu vijana wamegwama hapa nje. Do you normally, for example, ukipata projects, do you normally hire some guys to help you?
Exactly. Well, normally what I do, I hire based on the capacity of the work that I get. Yeah, sometimes I need only one person. I take one person. When I need 10 people, then I take 10.
So depending on the scope of the project.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you have,
I have a team. Yeah.
So you have got your own, and now because you're dealing with these construction sites and everything.
Yes.
So if you got a project in Kiambu, you got a project, for example, in Homa Bay, you got a project in Mombasa, you have a team of people that you can quickly call, assemble them, and then dispatch them in different areas.
Exactly. Yeah, and they are trustworthy in that they will not do things which are against your expectation in your absence. Yeah, so I have people who are trustworthy and who are also disciplined. Yeah.
So at the moment, would you say that, are you more comfortable now than you were when you were employed, or you are regretting and wishing you could go back to employment world?
Actually, more comfortable and very happy being freelance technician, and being a CEO of a company.
Ah, my brother, Jetelo, CEO,
yeah.
So you are your own boss.
I'm my own boss.
You make decisions.
I make my own decisions.
It's an exciting thing to do.
Very exciting, and I'm happy.
You're happy. So what would you tell young people who are out here, wanatafuta kazi, wanatuma CV kwa different companies, hawapati? What would you tell them? How can they get to where you are? Looking at you as their elder brother.
Yeah, what I can tell the young people outside is that it's amazing to be managing your own jobs. And it is so satisfying when clients are happy for the work that you do for them. And it is also something that makes you full. You become satisfied when a certain project is completed by your name. You cannot do all this when you are employed. And the fact that also employment opportunities are very few and scarce, I would encourage young people who are leaving colleges and universities to start interacting with the right people. Yeah, you see, when you are in a certain cocoon, you will not be able to think beyond where you see.
Yeah, sure.
You need to think beyond just what you see.
Need to be more creative.
Yeah, and become more creative. Don't just see lack of opportunities. You need to think beyond that.
How do you create the opportunities?
How do you create the opportunities? Yeah. Actually, you are able to create the opportunity if you mingle out with the right people. Yeah, and you cannot do that when you are in your own cocoon. So come out, do networking with the people in the field where you are, and ask questions on how you can start and where you can start and what apparatus do you need to start. Then you will find a way to start your own business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and if you are employed and you wish that one day you maybe become your own boss in your own company, start working on networking with the right people who are outside.
Mapema.
Yeah, if you are in a job where you are not happy about the job or the salary you are earning, start networking with the right people, and you will get skills on how to start and what you need to start your own business. It is doable.
And just to check, in terms of government requirements for you to operate now as an electrical technician, the requirements set by government, are they so complex, or these are things that are easily achievable?
They are achievable, they are not complex. Yeah. There are some licenses like EPRA, you need to work on them. NCA for a contractor, you need to work on that, and they are achievable. Yeah. You just follow some procedures. Once you have an e-citizen account, you can use that. The way people use e-citizen account to get good conduct certificate.
You can do the same.
All these other documents, you can use your e-citizen account or the websites of those organizations and do your applications.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, it's true that many times what tunasema hii paper ya government ni nyingi nini. Let us not take these requirements za gava kukua barriers for us not to get into businesses. If you look at them as barriers, then zinamaanisha kwamba hautaweza kumove. But for me and other people who look at life, ku chase opportunities na ku create opportunities, let us look at those challenges kama enablers. It's a challenge, but the moment you come in, uweze kuikonka, it means the moment umefika hii ngambo, then reduce competition. Mtabaki watu wachache wenye kwa hizo paperwork. Which means now you will be in a position kupata jobs kwa sababu wewe haukuangalia barrier. Uliangalia hii challenge as an enabler ya kukuweka in a space ambayo competition is less, because very few people work hard to get kwa hii level ambayo umefika. So let us organize ourselves to register companies zetu. We get all government licenses so that we run a legal entity ambayo haitashinde kukuletea challenges. And just to get my bro.
Yes.
So ni mtu for example wewe mahali penye uko hapa.
Yeah.
You are trained as an electrical technician kutoka kwa NYS.
Yes.
The guys out here who are coming from our universities who have done electrical and electronics engineering.
Yes.
How is competition? Wanakukimbiza aje?
Yeah, competition is so high in electrical engineering, but your opportunities will always be yours. Yeah.
Your opportunities will always be yours
amidst the competition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the competition is so high. So what will make you stand out from the crowd is the issues we talked about when we started. Things like discipline. Anybody from NYS is known to be highly disciplined.
No, huko mnapigwa ngama nini nampatia hiyo discipline? Univibao kama nini?
No, they instill discipline in you by giving you vigorous training. Vigorous physical training. That one automatically removes the civilian out of you.
Inatoa you kienyeji
yeah, the physical training itself
so intense that
it is so intense that you are born anew. You remove so many things from your head and you become someone who is serious with life. Yeah.
Do you
and
think
you become very disciplined. So when you want to stand out from the crowd, your work must
speak for you.
Must speak for you. Another thing, you must be someone who is reliable. Because you can be doing a good job for clients, but you are not reliable. Anytime they call you, you are not available on phone.
Voicemail.
So one of the key things that you need to do when you are working on a freelance basis is to ensure you are always available.
The availability.
Yeah.
Mtu akitaka.
So your phone will always be with you. Otherwise,
Sasa unajua
most clients will.
The guys they're running biashara hapa na pale as freelancers.
Yeah.
Kasimu ni kale kuweka battery. Nisaidie simu niweke line. How do you want to run business na unaomba mtu ati niweke line kidogo niongeleshe mtu. Can you run business like that?
No, you can't. You can't.
That's
and
a
you
joker.
lose clients. Yeah, you will lose them.
So
because like for me, I will not work with somebody who is not available on phone.
Mtu mwenye akona line, anatembea line.
Yeah, I want because it will cause a lot of inconveniences. Yeah. And nobody wants inconveniences in his or her business.
Sure.
Yeah.
So guys, kuna basic things ambazo tunalianga, but it's all about how we make our decisions on a day-to-day basis. Where you want to run work as a contractor. Umefungua kampuni uko na biashara. SIM card yake iko kwa mfuko kwa wallet. Sasa ukienda mahali atanisaidie ni nini yake line. How do you reach your clients when clients want to call you kukupatia kazi au uko voicemail? And still you want to compete na watu ambao wanaamka asubuhi wana make calls wakijaribu kutafuta biashara. So to become too serious, tuanze to make the right decisions at the right time ili job tupate. There is competition umesema unapambana nayo.
Yeah, there's a lot of competition, but your share will always be your share. Yeah.
As long as your work speaks for you.
As long as your work speaks for you, and the key thing is to ask God to give you the right clients.
Okay.
When you are given the right clients, you will not look for so many things because you will be satisfied.
So tuweke Mungu mbele.
Tuweke Mungu mbele. Once God gives you the right clients, you will not have so many problems because you will be satisfied. Yeah.
So vijana hapa nje hawatambui saja.
What I can say, what I can advise is that when you don't involve God in what you do, you will have problems. You will get clients, but you will not be satisfied with the money they give you. And that money will come with its own problems. But when you put God ahead,
everything works.
You solely depend on God. God will give you, He will give you only 2 clients or 3,
but and
you will be satisfied. Yeah, it is as simple as that. You will be satisfied unlike someone who has 100 clients
but
without God in it. And he is not satisfied. You will be happy with very few clients when God is in it.
So ukiwa na Mungu mambo iko fiti
kabisa.
Wase hapa nje tunaweza kuwa ndio religion is something which is very complex, but as far as I know kuna God. Wacha tuhusishe Mungu kwa staff zetu so that God aweze kutu open your ways na tutakuwa successful. Badala ya ku engage kwa hizi staff na akili zetu, mawazo yetu, hatu appreciate na kurealize ya kwamba kuna Mungu mahali. So tutangulize Mungu na hizi staff zitawaka. There is something about COVID. When you contractor, umesema times nafaa uende wako nyumba za watu. How has COVID affected your business? Ama wewe tu na mambo yamekuwa fiti?
Hapana. Actually, COVID has had a great impact on even us who are working on freelance basis. Yeah, because people became a bit sensitive to welcoming you
in their homes.
as a technician or a contractor into their homes because of hygiene issues. So just like the way we've said before, you have to present yourself and stand out from the crowd. You have to give yourself a good name. Whereby, even amidst that COVID, you are able to work in somebody's bedroom.
They are comfortable,
and they are comfortable with you. Yeah. You can't do that if you are not sensitive to hygiene. Yeah.
So usafi manini umepiga luku.
Your client should know you as a very clean person. Yeah. That's one key issue that you need to work on as a technician.
The guys, I would tell you, kuna siku kitambo kidogo, some guy who came to do, I think ilikuwa sink or something. Alipotoa viatu kwa mlango kama, hey, nyumba karibu tuende nje tumwache ndani ya nyumba. So huyo mtu, I have never called him for business again. You see? So how someone presents himself or herself, vile amejipackage, gives the client a lot of confidence.
Yes. So you have to be sensitive to hygiene, and that clients will be confident with you in their houses and in their offices. Yeah.
Nobody wants to work with a dirty man or dirty woman.
Yeah. Including me.
Sasa wewe hutaki kuoga bwana, hutaki kupiga nini, kuunda nywele, hutaki kupiga luku, hutaki kufua nguo, unataka biashara. How can I give you business? Muda kupatia keki uende umpelekee mahali na wewe mwenyewe umefanya na mambo mengine. Sasa zataogopa hata kweli.
Yeah. You have to be neat.
To
presentable.
Yeah. Fua kashati, fua kalongi, kuweka safi, ingia pale, omba job, wase watakutrust, watakupenda na watakupatia job. So please, tuoge tukiwa safi, tutafute job, tutaget. I wanted to check with you that at the moment vile kwa hii industry vile mko, baada ya kugrow kiasi, is it now easier to access financial services, loans za ku expand na ku grow, ama bado ni difficult?
Actually, I would say it depends with how you present yourself now when you are deep inside business. Now it depends with how you are organized. Yeah. So normally what you need to do as a freelance technician or as a contractor or anybody who is in business, you need to keep your records well. Yeah. This will help you when doing applications for loans, applications for funding, and all those things. So you need to keep your records well, because you can be able to present to somebody your financial statement for the last couple of months or years. So still getting capital is a challenge, or accessing financial assistance from the institutions is a challenge. But now when you present yourself in an organized manner, this one can be a plus in the process.
Sure.
But
it adds value.
Yeah, but it's not easy. So also as young people, as you work, you need to develop the saving culture.
To save dough. And I wanted to check with you in terms of sasa kupata hizi jobs at the moment. So umesema unafanya some marketing. So are you only doing how is the marketing? Are you doing it mainly online, or where are you marketing?
Okay, people have different preferences for marketing. Some people will go maybe door to door in offices and in other places to talk to people, to clients, and some people will go to social media or print media. Now that one depends on capital, running capital. Because all these operations you need money.
Sure, money is a factor.
When you want to go to somebody's office, you have to present yourself well, in that you have some job cards, you have some flyers, or you can do it through social media. On pages like Facebook, you can do LinkedIn. So for me, normally, apart from getting referrals, I do a lot of networking on LinkedIn. And I do also one-on-one communication through emails, through WhatsApp, and through phone calls, and through physical meeting like this. Those are some of the avenues where you can get new people. But if you just keep quiet, you are not outgoing, then you will remain stagnant.
So you mean that at times you need to really work on professional emails and send out there, communicate, follow up people on LinkedIn, physical meetings,
where you can reach.
So there are many young people out here, tumefungua makampuni, tuko nazo, we have everything, but then hatujajituma pale nje kwanza kufanya marketing, because maybe umechoka tu, ama the people who are not used to being told no. Have you gone to market and then a client told you sina job, akakataza tu?
Yes, in so many instances you will be told, no, Samson, look, I have somebody else. Then you appreciate the client and you ask God for the next opportunity.
Yes.
And you work on it. You meet people and you pray. Then God will connect you with the right people.
Thanks. So there are many people out here that I know ambao hawajawahi ishi wakizoea kuambiwa no. Being told a no when marketing doesn't mean that your life ends there. Being told no only means that knock with the next door. So some of us, we start our business ventures. The moment we meet or we face and hear our first no, unaanza kuwa frustrated. The second no, unaachana na hiyo biashara, una give up, you want to look for something else. My advice to you, it doesn't matter how many no's you are told. Keep on pushing. Usiwache kufanya marketing kwa sababu uliambiwa no response, na wewe while growing up your parents, your guardians, your friends have never told you no. No is a response that is normal under the sun. People will tell you no. It doesn't mean they hate you. It doesn't mean they have a problem with you. Just move on. And like my brother says, pray for the next opportunity. Continue knocking the next door. Things will happen. I wanted to check with you.
Yes.
Now, mahali penye umefika, what are your next plans now in terms of in the field of electrical engineering? Yes.
Okay. Where I am now, I'm working on partnerships with other organizations, some of whom are digital marketers who can market my brand digitally. I'm working on one with Google through an organization called Africa 118. So they are partnered with Google and Equity Bank for digital marketing of SMEs. So as I do the projects at hand, or the ones which I can reach to,
they market you.
Yeah, they market me, and I'm working on how to reach other organizations with these global organizations. Yeah, because through that I can get financial literacy. Remember, when you are given capital and you don't have financial literacy, it can go.
It's true.
So you have to partner with the finances well. Even the finances that I'm currently getting through the jobs that I'm getting, I need to get skills
on how to
manage them. Otherwise,
Tachoma.
Then I will lack maybe even finances to move on with. So currently I'm working on that, partnerships, majorly.
Yeah, so just to pick this before I forget it, is if you want to run a successful business, you also need to upgrade and improve your financial management skills. Money is a beast. Pesa, ukipata pesa, and you don't have good skills, utaribu hizo do, na pesa huwa hazikuji kila siku. So you also need to ensure that even as powerful as it is, your business idea ni nzuri sana. You have a very nice and powerful business idea. Work on your financial management skills, because you might do a very good job, get as many referrals, but the moment you get paid, then you ruin everything you have done. The people who get paid, they disappear from work for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Anarudi sasa amenyenyekea, but ameshafutwa. So my brother, my sister, you need to ensure that umesoma, gain skills on how to manage money. Because if you don't manage money, money will definitely manage you. My brother,
yes,
we've had a very interesting discussion, and to our viewers here, what would be your... No, let me ask you, what challenges do you face? We mentioned ya kwamba some people live you in their houses with their house helps. It's a good deal. So what challenges are you facing out here?
Yeah, there are a number of challenges when you start your own business. Yeah. So one of the greatest challenges, one of the major challenges, capital.
Capital.
Yeah, that is a major in all areas, all sectors of business. Yeah, so capital, you find that we have starting capital and we have running capital. When you start, if you don't have a good financial base, then it will give you a lot of limitations.
Yeah, sure.
On how to reach clients, on how to manage the small jobs you are given, and on how to keep your records, because you need an office, you need capital for that, you need employees, you need capital for that, marketing, you need capital for that. So when you don't have capital, you have a lot of limitations. That is one challenge. Another challenge is now growing from where you started to the next level.
Rising to the next level.
Yeah, because of trust, which we mentioned earlier on. Yeah, for you to build trust with people, it takes time.
Takes time.
Yeah, so some people may have jobs, but you know them more they know you. You are together, but for them to give you that job, they'd rather prefer somebody else than you if that trust is not yet strong. Yeah. So trust is one of the major challenges in business. Just like for the small traders who sell things on the road, you find that if somebody or customers does not trust whatever you are selling, then it is a major blow to you. Yeah. So you have to build trust with people.
So to win the confidence
so
of the
that
customers.
they have confidence with you. Yeah. Building that trust is a challenge, so it takes time. Because only referrals or that network is what you need to grow. And if you don't have it, then growth is very hard. Another challenge is getting the right people to work on your projects. You can have that trust, you have the capital,
but then you get guys who mess you up.
Yeah, you get guys who mess you up. That's why I've heard you encouraging the young men or the people who are aspiring to start their businesses to have the skills which are right for that particular job, and also to be disciplined. Yeah, you can get people who are skilled but they are not disciplined. So when you send them to your client's premises, they mess up. Now you are the person who is not there, not them. So when they bring down your business, it's you.
It's you.
Yeah.
It's you.
So getting people who are trustworthy and getting the right people basically sometimes is a problem. Yeah. Most people will not take your work seriously. Most people will take your work for granted.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And what is interesting is that is where they are getting their ugali from.
But
they take it for granted. They bring you down. Yeah, so that is another challenge. Yeah, another thing, making the right decisions, meaning policies, your policies. Yeah, that also can be a challenge. You have to have the right policies which can help you to maintain your clients. You see, when you are in business and you have bad policies, you can have a good business, good clients, good employees,
but your operating procedures,
yeah, your procedures are not in line with what is expected from the other end of the client. So you have to work on your policies. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Your policies will help you maintain your employees. It will help you maintain your clients.
Oh, sure.
Another challenge is processes of getting the procedure which we talked about earlier on of getting licenses. Yeah, that can be also a challenge because sometimes you need to do something, but approval for that thing you don't have that license.
Don't have it yet,
yeah, so those are the challenges that normally affect the
they hinder how you operate.
They can hinder you because maybe the time you will need to have it. By the time you will have it, you will have lost
some business.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So getting those licenses in business, licenses are mandatory, and sometimes they can hinder you from achieving something. And getting them sometimes also require funds. So you find that these challenges, one challenge can result to another challenge.
Yeah. So the
lack of funds can result to lack of getting access to some of these mandatory documents. Yeah.
And then which means now you don't get the jobs.
Yeah. So that is another challenge. There are a lot of challenges in business. Some of them is late payment. You work and then guys don't pay you. Yeah, you have worked and you have very good employees. You have a very nice team. Now, when payment delays, you see it will affect your operations.
Sure, it does.
So that's why most SMEs close down because when you don't have running capital, you depend solely on the payment, and some payments delay. Sometimes they will ground your operations.
Yeah, they will.
So normally when we work, we pray so that God can give us the right people who can pay you on time. Yeah, those are some of the major challenges.
Thank you, bro. So guys, we've discussed about different challenges that are within the business world, but these challenges are not here to stop you from starting a business. These challenges, having an understanding that challenges is equal, just pushes you into a particular corner that you must think on your feet, prepare yourself properly. As you want to kickstart your business, unajua ni wapi unaweza pata challenges and how do you overcome these challenges. So challenges will be there, but let them not hinder you. Let them not become barriers to your dream. Jipange, turn them around. There are many people wenye wamejaribu na wamesucceed. Wewe hauko tofauti. You will equally make it. My brother, looking at this camera, talk to our young people. Ni nini wanaweza fanya? Kuna wasee hapa nje wamesoma, wako na degree electrical engineering, wako na different degrees hapa nje. Nini wanaweza fanya ili badala ya kuketi nyumbani na kulia kwamba hakuna kazi, waweze kujisaidia, waweze kukuwa na mahali pa kupata mkate wa kila siku, wakisubiri zile kazi kukuja, ama wajipange na badala wao kuandikwa, waandike watu. Talk to them.
Yes, my advice to the young people and those who are aspiring to be in business is that you have to start from somewhere. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. You have to start somewhere. And for you to start, like I said before, you have to come out of your cocoon. You have to evaluate your friends. Who are your friends? Are your friends people who can help you to make another step ahead? Or your friends are people who are just helping you to maintain your status quo? So you have to evaluate the people you are interacting with. You have to work on networking, on how to get the right people who can point for you opportunities. Opportunities sometimes are scarce and sometimes they come. So when opportunities come, those people who are ready normally capture them.
Yes.
And if you are not ready, you are in your own cocoon, you will not be aware of those opportunities. So do your networking, associate with the right people, try to talk to people, and through that communication, people will direct you to opportunities that come.
Okay.
And you will start by small jobs as you grow and as you build your brand.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank
It is
you.
doable.
It's doable.
Yes.
Inawezekana.
Inawezekana.
No.
Move out of your cocoon, talk to people, and be exposed.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, as we close, I would like you to tell people, if someone wanted to give you a job,
Yes.
umesema zile vitu tunafanya, maybe just quickly, how can people get you?
Okay. My name is Samson Omondi, as I said earlier on when we started, and my company is called Ricelink Enterprise.
Ricelink Enterprise.
It is already on Google. It has been listed. It was listed last week by Africa 118. Yeah, Africa 118 is a global company which assists SMEs to get digital marketing platforms. And they are partnered with Google, Equity Bank, and NORAD. NORAD is a Norwegian organization which helps SMEs. So my business is already on Google. Just go to Google and type Ricelink Enterprise.
Ricelink Enterprise.
My phone number is 0721 901 585. Airtel is 0731 486 546. Yes.
Social media, somewhere on Facebook, Instagram?
I'm not so much on Facebook, but I'm on LinkedIn. You can get me on LinkedIn, Samson Omondi.
Samson Omondi.
Yeah, so we can always interact on LinkedIn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So mtu akiwa na kazi, any electrical works, akikupigia simu, akutafute kwa LinkedIn, anakupata, mnaelewana, unapiga kazi.
Yes.
Pesa.
The WhatsApp number, people normally want to communicate through WhatsApp. It is very easy. Or WhatsApp is the Safaricom number, which I said before, 0721 901 585. That's my WhatsApp number. You can always get me on that number.
Mnazungumza, unampea quotation, mnapiga kazi.
Yes. My email address is samiomondi@gmail.com.
Oh, okay.
All letters are small letters.
Oh, okay.
Sammy with single M. Yes, samiomondi@gmail.com.
Oh, okay.
Those are the platforms where people can reach me. And I'm very friendly person. So I will listen to you and I will do your work based on your standards.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So to our audience, tupatie our brother job, ametupatia email address, ametupatia phone number, ametupatia LinkedIn account yake, to reach out kwake. Kama uko na any electrical works, tumpatie. Aunde hii pesa, atakuja kununua chai siku nyingine.
Kabisa.
Yes, to our viewers, we've discussed many things that we can do in terms of kuweza kupata ways of earning an income hata kama hatujaandikwa kazi. You are an electrical engineer, you are an electrical technician, please register your own entity, make your business formal. Start with the small networks ambazo uko nazo. Market yourself online. reach out, fanya kazi mzuri so that people are able to refer you. Kwa mtu msafi, be presentable, and then in the process utaanza kupata kazi. As you work, save kidogo, reinvest into business. Over time your business will grow, it will enable you to live your dream. As we always say on this program, every Sunday 5 to 6 we make it possible. Inawezekana, that dream that you have, inawezekana kukuwa achieved. It's only that bado umejificha in your
Cocoon.
Hiyo cocoon, toka ndani, tupige biashara, tuweze kupiga sherehe kwa pamoja. Thank you so much. Until next Sunday, same time, same place. Salute. Yes, thank you bro.
Thank you so
Nashukuru
much.
sana na umesha